Hey guys, it's Trevor with Embers Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. Today what we're doing is we're comparing our two most popular linear gas fireplaces. We have our Napoleon Vector versus the Montigo Distinction Series. Now, we wanted to do a side-by-side comparison because these fireplaces are very similar and they're both sort of fully loaded models within each brand. They kind of come fully loaded up. So we want to talk about some of the features, some of the differences between the units. So we'll start with performance. They both have a cool wall kit between the two models that you can do if you wanted to divert heat off the front of the fireplaces and bypass a TV and get a TV tight to the fireplace. You can do that on both models. Now, we'll get into some of the aesthetic differences between these two. These are both available in a handful of sizes, single-sided and see-through. So what we have here is we have the 50-inch Vector and then the 63-inch Distinction, but they can be ordered in the exact same size. So we'll start with the fronts of the unit. Both of these models have some of the best safety screens that I've seen. It actually looks like they're using the same material on the two of them. So super clean, super invisible safety screen that's going to allow it to be your hand to be cool to the touch and without really obstructing the view of the fireplace. But when we get into the frames of these two units, I'll show you a close-up. I don't know how well you can see it on this video, but the Napoleon sort of has this 1-inch bezel sort of all the way around. It's pretty minimal and looks really good, but it does have sort of this black frame. The Montigo is pretty much frameless. You can see our sheetrock comes right here, and the frame around this is much cleaner. So you get a much cleaner look. I wouldn't say much cleaner. Slightly cleaner look on the Montigo versus the Vector. Now that's really kind of nitpicking these two units, but that is one of the differences that I see. You can see on the Napoleon we do have it dressed out with driftwood, or the beechwood rather, with the LED ember bed in the middle versus just the crushed glass. One thing I do like about the Napoleon is they offer a lot more media options. They have river rock, the Surefire kit, driftwood, birchwood, or crushed glass, or mixing and matching the crushed glass with the Surefire and the beechwood like we have it here. So you can sort of do more with the Napoleon, dress it up better. The Montigo pretty much offers the crushed glass and a driftwood river rock combo. But most of the time people are just doing crushed glass, so that's not really a huge deal. But so I do like the media options a little bit better on the Napoleon. You can see too, they have two different burner styles. The Montigo has more of a straight ribbon burner versus the Napoleon has a high-low. Now that's sort of a love-hate thing. Some people love the peaks and valleys of this Napoleon burner, but they feel like they sort of get some dead spots in the middle versus more of a steady state on the Montigo. I don't really have a preference one way or the other. That's just more of a personal choice on what you're going to prefer aesthetically. The Montigo, though, one thing I do like, it does have blowers built in standard with the unit. So the blowers are going to add extra heat, get extra heat out into the room. The Napoleon does not have a blower option. Now, most of the time with a linear fireplace, that's not a huge deal, but you do get that standard with the Montigo, which is pretty cool. The other visual thing that really makes these two units different, we talked about the frame on the Napoleon, but the Napoleon uses porcelain panels as a reflective background, and the Montigo uses black glass, so they use an actual ceramic glass. I'll show you side by side. I don't know how well you can tell, but the black glass I think just looks better. It gives the unit sort of a sense of depth, especially when you're standing at an angle. It's almost like you're getting 3 or 4 layers of burner in there, so it just makes the fireplace pop just a little bit more, a little bit brighter, a little more reflection than the porcelain, and of course the glass is a little bit easier to clean. So I do like that on the Montigo a little bit better, that we get those glass panels. On the other hand, the one thing that the Napoleon has that I like is the Bluetooth control. So you download the Napoleon eFire app, you can control the burner, you can control the LED lights, and adjust the flame height all from your phone. The one annoying thing with the Montigo is you have 2 remotes. You basically have a handheld remote which controls the blowers and the flame, then you have a separate remote which controls the LED lighting. Again, not a huge deal. We're really splitting hairs on these two units because these are the two best linear fireplaces, in my opinion, that are currently to market. So that's a lot of information. So let's just kind of recap. Biggest differences between these units. The Napoleon has a 1-inch bezel. The Montigo is nearly frameless. The Napoleon has a high-low valve. The Montigo has a straight ribbon burner. The Napoleon has a Bluetooth controls. The Montigo uses handheld remotes. Outside of that, the Napoleon, you get more media options. The Montigo, you're more limited on your media options. Those are 4 or 5 bullet points. This video kind of got a little long-winded. Hopefully I didn't make this decision of choosing a fireplace more confusing for you, but we wanted to just do a side-by-side of our two best units here. If you're in the Denver metro area, come down to our showroom. All these products are in stock, on display. Come down and see these units for yourself. If you're browsing online, check out our website at www.embersliving.com. Of course, call or text our staff at any time at 303-800-5659. Thanks so much for checking out this video today. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, subscribe to our channel today, give this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more videos.